Draw me like one of your leather dinos. Rawr.
Let's get nuts. Yay. All right, there we go. Cool. Yeah, that's why I typed that, because I needed to adjust the audio. That's why I fucking said it.
Tried to give you a heads up.
I tried to give you the warning, but no. Yeah, so I'm just quickly readjusting some of that. I don't need to do this one right now. I'm not worried about that. The music line, however, because you guys can't hear what we're hearing, y'all can't hear shit, which is that one there. All right, cool. Now we got background music. All right, perfect. So those would be, I think, the important things. I think.
Your alerts all good?
I have no idea. I guess we're gonna find out.
It's true.
Alerts. Hello. Properties. Survey says they're controlled on there, so they should be controlled through a browser.
Stream loops. So separate, aren't they?
Yeah, but those would still be both on a browser. So hopefully the browser works. And if they don't, well, I guess that means we'll just have to watch for them. Anyway, hi, hey, what's up? Oh, holy shit! I just happened to notice that Jamie gonna break your super chat, Cherry. Aw, thanks, Jamie. And Carol Cotts sound nice. Yes, I know. That's why I put the warning there, which I am hoping that you saw, because you guys should be getting the text over on that side. Anyway, yes, once again, here on Twitch and YouTube Shorts, because why the hell not? And speaking of short, that's me compared to Shoes today.
It's true.
Today we are not alone. I am not alone. I can feel it in my bone. I'm not going there anyway. So what's up?
Not much.
Yeah, wife and kid out of town decided to say fuck it, come and hang out.
Yeah, why not?
There you go. There you are. There you are. So hello to all of y'all who are watching wherever you're watching today. There is one discussion point that I want to hit today, but other than that, it's basically going to be you shooting the shit with me and this guy. There you go. And a sick child. And occasionally a dog who is addicted to beards.
And confirmed.
Because she's kind of a psycho like that. It's a wild Shoost. I don't know how wild he is. The beard, maybe.
The beard's getting kind of out of control.
Yeah. Sorry, child is sick. I'm sorry that she's sick too, because we actually have had her. Oh, will you bastard? We've had her taken out of school since Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the above. She's been out the past half of the past week, and then next week is winter break up here, so she has no school next week anyway. So she's stuck with me. What did you do to break Spaz's bones? You have to go to Only Squirrels to find that out. Anyway, one Meerkat dab coming up. Hello.
Let's get nuts.
All right, cool. I'm not sure. Green, that's kick. Okay, sure. Cool. Cool. Anyway. Meerkat dabs. Here we go. Ready? Yay. There was a redeem at the start, too. There was. I need to go back and look. Holy fuck. 35.
Annie.
Annie. Yeah. I don't know what was the redeem at the start. I'll take your word for it. Hear the noise just out. The train is back. Obviously not. No. Someone. Oh, hey. Yes. Yeah, I apologize. You're going to see a lot of those. A lot of those, because I'm getting dozens upon dozens of notifications every day that people are picking that up, because I put it for free up on the website. So yeah, if you don't have a copy of the AI cover of Darth Vader and Optimus Prime, or Darth Vader, or Optimus Prime, doing The Sound of Silence, it's free on my website, squirreldad.com. You can go there and grab it. I say it's free because people ask me, how much do you want for this? And I said, it's against the fucking law for me to to sell it. So, but if you want to tip me, that's cool, and some people have, and that's awesome, and I appreciate it. But you don't need to. That's why I put it for free. Same as the last album, Sellout, Artificially Incredulous is up there for free. If you want to tip me for that, great. If you don't, great. I don't care. Same as the next one. Meerkat, Spark of Light is going to drop on February 29th. It's going up on the website for free. If you want to tip me for that, great. If you don't, great. It's there for free. You can't find the reading now? Okay. Came back from winter camping. It was cold as fuck.
Well, you were camping in the winter.
It's right in the name. I mean, it's right there, you know. We were not in a cabin. No, that's a skeleton thing. Okay, fair enough.
You pronounce stupid wrong.
Again, that too. That too. For me, it's a hard pass. That is a fuck no. That is all of the fuck no. I happen to notice that the chat is going like, right, bitch. The chat's going like right over our faces.
Oh yeah, on the vertical.
Oh well. Maybe I should swap those. Whoopsie. You know what? Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. So if you're watching on YouTube Shorts, hey, I apologize for confusing anybody. No, I don't. I make a lifestyle out of it. There, we'll do it like this. Hey, perfect. Like I was saying to Shoost as I set that up, because if you're watching on Shorts, because of the way that we're seated, obviously the normal camera angle where it's just like uptight and close on me wouldn't work so well because I wasn't in the frame and all you got was a picture of his crotch. So he's doing this. We were making jokes that because actually Story Mage, because you had posted in the YouTube chat before we were live, it fucked me up for a minute. So I looked over, I'm like, are we live right now and just not knowing it? So we're making jokes about this, like, yeah, they're just going to see us bullshitting, which is nothing out of the ordinary. You couldn't hear us because the mic was off, but you would have seen Shoes do this to his crotch numerous times, right? Oh, no, don't be sorry. It was funny. It was funny. Shoes' head is now chopped in half. Well, I mean, that's because he's at the top of the camera frame.
Not much we can do there.
Yeah, no. I could adjust the camera angle, but I mean...
Last time we did that, though...
Then it looks like I'm drowning, so...
Last time we adjusted the camera, though, it took like 2 weeks to get it back to normal, so
yeah.
We ain't touching it.
Mm-hmm. Cookies for everybody, make sure you get one. Does anyone know if the ads I keep seeing for the data job's legit? I don't know what ad it is, what data job.
It's very vague.
Yeah, that tells me nothing. I mean, if you check it out, the worst thing that's going to happen is it's a job, it's a place that you don't like, or, you know.
I mean, absolute worst, it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Data analytics. I keep seeing those too. I keep seeing that and cybersecurity specialist. So I actually did take a little look into it just for the sake of curiosity, and then it occurred to me, what the fuck am I doing? Because there is absolutely no way I would be able to maintain a job like that. I saw my permanency last Friday at my...
I'm assuming
Permanency? Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure what you're saying. Yes. All right, cool. Your permanency, which means you're still there, and... I thought you said pregnancy.
I signed my pregnancy for work.
That's right. Fuck, I did. There's a part of me that wishes it was like that. That you had to get a license in order to get pregnant, because...
there are things called going above and beyond for the job, but that's too far.
Well, I mean...
Too far.
When you say they fucked me at work, normally that means that it's not a good thing. Oh, it just occurred to me that these are not on too. Whatever. And, let's get a little color behind you. Not that anybody's really going to notice, I don't think. I can't... that's not going to happen. I'm not worried about it.
No, you got
It's because I got my lunch bag sitting in front of the sensor. Oh well. I was curious, but I haven't looked. Did they give you cake? Hey. Pregnancy, Jesus Christ. We are aware the cake is a lie. We know. We know. And she gave them cake. At least the frosting. That was gross.
Frost your cat.
That's right. Eat my dick. I hate working for Safeway. Not a very nice place. Yeah. Sorry, that you just hit me with a hard flashback there. I want to say that my mom worked for the place once upon a time. But I don't know if that's a lie or not. I might have to inquire about that. Hydrate? Oh my. DJ Nutsy says okay. Safeway. Speaking of DJs and stuff like that, if you look way up here, you'll notice that there's a rave goal in place. We are fundraising for the Ronald McDonald House and for the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. If you don't know what that place is, shocker, because it's not a shocker. It's a local rescue here. You may know about it because my wife volunteers at it, and we foster animals from it. In fact, we have one here right now in the name of Goober Gooberson the First. So if you haven't seen Goob, I'm sure you will before the end of the stream.
Probably.
Well, most likely. But yes, the rave goal way up here, not your chin, that up there. We are doing a fundraiser. And yes, we are splitting the money evenly. It's going to go... What?
The goal's my chin, the stretch goal's my mouth.
That's right. Stretch the mouth, that's right. Anyway, we're going to be splitting the money evenly. And my printer is fucking possessed. That's like the second time it is just... I don't know if you can hear that, but it's just doing a little whirligig thing there, and I'm starting to think that because I did that Optimus Prime AI, now the Decepticons have infiltrated my house. Anywho.
Well, they're just testing it out on you before they go after Chris, that's all.
Gotcha, yeah. I may be artificial, but my printer is fucked. Anyway. The point being... Yes, I'm... Another one, Jesus Christ. The point that I was getting to is... We're doing a fundraiser. Minimum goal is 500. Stretch goal is 1,000. We're splitting the money evenly between the Ronald McDonald House and the Fostering Hope Rescue. We are not even considering a date for the rave until we hit a minimum of 500. After that, if we hit the stretch goal, it's a secret. It's a surprise. However, the top donator, the person who donates the most to the fundraiser, is going to get $50 worth of value in merch at my shop. So basically, we're going to set up a code and set up a discount code for $50.
Yeah.
And they get to use it. It's going to be a one-time code. And there you go. So if you want to buy your, say, if you fucking spend $65 in the shop, well, now you spend $15, right? Top donator is getting $50 worth of merch. So there you go.
Also, Annie, I had a free drink at Starbucks, so I stopped and got a mocha on the way.
That's right. Oh, and we got a posse talk. Oh, well. The question is, do we have anybody who's even submitted anything?
Last I checked,
Last I checked, no. Let me see here. Because if not, I may have one in mind. I don't see one.
Bots.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Nope. Alright. Alright. Polar Bear Mama redeeming a posse talk without actually submitting anything. I'm kind of saddened by this.
And also not shot. Here, do the work
Oh
for
yeah,
me.
that's right. Bus had one if the person is here. Well, it was more than one. That's the thing. So I don't think they are. Yeah, that's one that I get to sit on for a little while, I think. No, I don't see them. That's fine. I guess I'm gonna have to do it myself. Yeah, please do. I just remembered. That's fine. That's fine. I'll do one all on my own. You ready? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all my non-binary neurodivergent squirrels, it is time for your dopamine dedication. Brought to you by DJ Nutsy, who's going to be hosting that rave if we ever get to that value. And those nuts, right there. I'm not on enough to nominate right now. I mean, fair enough. That's okay. That's alright. I have somebody in mind. Stream freeze for anyone else? Not me. Would you like me to? I'll do it for you. Did it work? No? Anyway. Alright. Here's who I'm picking on right now. And I just want to make sure that they are still here because I just saw their name. I did. I do. Yep, they're there. Alright, okay, cool. Okay. Who is my victim? My target? It's going to be Cyboozled, actually. Because they just got finished with the, I believe it's a master thesis. You just popped in and like blew the fucking doors off the place with that. And she has sent me some information on it, and it is a fantastic fucking piece of work. Right, the topic at the very least. Thankfully, she told me this morning, I'll spare you 77 pages, and that's good because I'd never read them. But yeah, you. She did send me a thing though, and I did have a look at the thing, and it is fantastic work. It is on masking in the workplace. A wonderful topic, in my opinion, because I mean, how many of you can relate to it? I'm sure nobody. I'm sure nobody has ever done that, so, you know, we'll just not worry about that. No, Sai, that's fucking amazing, and we're super proud of you for getting, not only getting that thesis done, picking an amazing topic, but all of the hard work that you have put in to get this done. The fact that you took a 0 for an extended period of time in order to concentrate and focus on all of that and get it done. It's amazing. We're immensely proud of you. You are a wonderful human, a wonderful resource when it comes to a lot of this information, and we love you very, very much. So there you go. There's our Posy Taco. Haha. Ditto, yes. Take that and like it. You're an amazing being. Be proud of yourself. Absolutely be proud of yourself. Be immensely proud of yourself. You, like I said, you took all that time to make sure that you could get this done. Now, I mean, we had the discussion about procrastination. Again, I'm sure none of us have ever done that before.
Nope, never.
No, procrastination, what's that? It's a long word that starts with P. P. Peda. Anyway. No, it's a Posy Taco, not a Posy Pita. Same thing. Okay, I use you as a buddy to over and make dinner. Okay, cool, you do that. That's great. Excellent choice. I think I went and fucked Sai up a little bit there. For light winter camping, for heavy winter camping badges. Ah, I see. Yeah, talented. Doing a Dr. Pepper is hard. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I read that as doing a Dr. Pepper is
that's
hard.
What I
like,
read initially.
You're not wrong.
You're doing it wrong, but you're not wrong. We don't need those sandwiches. Excellent. So did anybody hear about my achievement unlocked? I was so excited. I got my first dedicated hate video on YouTube. Like, dedicated specifically to me. I was so excited. Like, so excited. This guy put together a 9-minute long video. If you removed the absolutely terrible, terrible video editing of, like, peacocks and ducks and stuff like that, I think it was probably, like, 4 minutes. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Recovery drains you. Yes, it is. I like the part where you corrected yourself. Please share. Nah, I don't want to give this clown any more fucking airtime. Like, it's bad enough that I already went through his entire account and downloaded the videos that I thought were pertinent for the reply that I'm going to make. But long story short, essentially this is a late teens, early 20s, ableist, misogynist incel, really. Good luck on the reply? No, good luck to him. He wants attention from me, because that's what it was. It was a call for attention. He's going to get it. It's not the attention that he wants, I'm sure. But then, and I also went through his Twitter and shit like that, and it was exactly what you would expect. A bunch of homophobic, transphobic, all of that shit. Should have asked for uppies. But yeah, it was one of those. And I mean, the video itself was first off so bad. Like, he took, I think, about 5 of my videos, 5 of my TikToks. And one of them was a joke. It was neurodivergent mood of the day, right? And took that out of context. Another one was an ad that I had done for done, right? And he was like poking at that. He's like, oh, he's even getting paid for that one. Yeah, I was. That's why it said paid promotion on the video. Like, YouTube puts that on there. TikTok puts that on there because I selected it. Because I got paid for it. I'm upfront about that. And like fucking, what else was he saying? Oh yeah, he just called me fat over and over. And
like to drop the R word.
Oh, that's like his go-to. What was the other one? I look like I'm always gonna cry, apparently. Out of these 5 videos that he takes, and one of them was one where I was having a bad day and like turned it to, you know, a positive message kind of thing. Oh yeah, no, it was... Yeah, don't have your other social channels attached, doofus. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is, he's got his link to Kick, so he's a Kick streamer with 8 followers. Woo! He's got a link to his Rumble, that's another streaming site, I guess, or something, with 3 followers. His Twitter with 11 followers, right? And basically, this is just a little wannabe my favorite part, my absolute favorite part, was in one of his videos. He was talking about how we used to look up to action heroes, right? And there was like fucking pictures of like Batman and Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff like that. And then he said, and people who have like accomplished things. And then there was a picture of like a bare torso, all muscular and shit. And right beside that was a picture of Harvey fucking Weinstein. People who have accomplished something? A convicted rapist? That's who you're fucking idolizing? Sir, you and I are gonna have words. That's all I gotta say. Oh, Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Like, this is who you look up to, is people like that. And you are the one running around dropping R-bombs and calling me fat. I don't care about that. And pathetic. I don't care about that. Like, you know, dude can rattle off all the names in the fucking dictionary that he wants. It's not going to affect me. I don't care. Right? In order for me to give a fuck about you hurting my feelings, I need to give a fuck about your opinion first, and I don't. Right? Out the window there. Anybody who idolizes Harvey Weinstein, believe me, is not somebody that I give a shit about their thinking process. I missed stuff. Phone was being weird. Excellent. Did it try to cop a feel? Like, how was it being weird? But yeah, you know, like I don't take this idiot seriously in any way whatsoever, right? If anything, this guy should be on a couple of watch lists, and that's about it. Yeah, it does. Their thinking process like that needs to be fucking quarantined, right? These people need to not. You know, I'm all for freedom of expression and free speech and all of that shit. I'm good with that. You're not free of consequence. So when you run around and say shit like that, don't be surprised when you get backlash. And you know, this kind of mentality is
I just wanted to be a real squirrel.
good timing.
Obama 87 wants you to find
this
an
kind of
out-of-place
mentality.
item and do show and tell with
Are you
it.
giving him what he wants? Well, and that's the thing, is I've considered that, right? Because he wants attention. He wants to grow his base, right? Again, I don't give a shit that he's trying to insult me. I don't care about that. None of that affects me in any way. I've worked in fucking nightclubs for 20 years. You don't think I've been called names once or twice? None of that shit affects me. It doesn't faze me.
I call him names all the time.
There you go. Usually it's daddy, but anyway. His beard's bigger though. Enough of that.
Not the only thing.
I mean, anyway. Yeah. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequence. Right? And these are the same kind of idiots that'll be like, but I have freedom of speech. You can also tell that this is somebody who has never said any of the shit that he has said to the individual that he was saying it to face to face. You can tell. You can tell. Because if he ever did, and all of a sudden was missing his front teeth, you would think maybe that would be a bit of a deterrent to talking shit like this. Right? Remember, I'm a Gen X. Our slogan is talk shit, get hit. Because back then, there wasn't this big old internet where you could say shit anonymously from behind a keyboard.
Oh, that
Cookie.
worked out well.
It did. Yes, it did. Cookies. Show and tell is gonna wait. Thanks, Jamie. But yeah, so to the point Rooster was trying to make, are you giving him what he wants? Maybe. However, I'm also pondering, I'm considering a slightly different route because I'm going to take this and turn it into a teachable moment, shall we say. Something a little more educational. Obviously, because every time I try and do a direct response to idiots like this, I usually end up with things like community guideline violations, and then I lose my account for a week.
And we just got partnership on YouTube, so we don't want to
Yeah, I don't
push
want to.
that too hard.
Yeah, I don't want to push too hard on that. However, I do think that it is really important because there are people like this that do exist out there. There's like the other kinds of videos that this guy does, again, incredibly misogynistic, coming after like women who are having depression and stuff like that and posting about that. You know, oh, and she's crying on the internet. You deserve that. Mm-hmm. No. Just no. And, yeah. So I have a script in the works that I've been working on for a couple days when I have the chance to. And, yeah, I'm gonna turn it into something teachable. Because, yes, people like this exist. Yeah, thinking like this exists. I was hoping from somebody of his age that, you know, it could be better. But unfortunately, it's a reality that all of us at some point are going to have to encounter. It's somebody who thinks like this. Right? I left one comment on his video attacking me, and it was just a laughing face. And of course I got the reply of, oh, are you still faking having a mental illness? I'm not even going to bother replying to that, right? I just wanted him to know that I saw it, and I thought it was a fucking joke. And, like, you know, at the end of it, he took and spliced my video up and made it sound like I was some kind of, like, weirdo pedo or some shit. Like, just a terrible, terrible editing job. His video editing job is terrible, right? After I watched it, man, I had fucking acid flashbacks back to Woodstock, and I wasn't even alive then. Like, that's how bad it is. He lost a moment ago. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he did. I wish I was faking it, right? Wouldn't life be a whole lot easier if I could just, you know, remember things? Or do things? Clearly it was butthurt and you're not insulted. Maybe. But they say with age comes wisdom. I don't know if I believe them or not, but it's said. It is said. And I mean, there's a certain... There is a certain changing of the way that you do things as you age, right? And we'll say a certain maturity comes with it. Now, I hate saying that because that's accusing me of being mature, and we just can't have that. But the turn it off. I'd love to be able to turn it off.
Personally, I don't like that phrase. The whole age, or wisdom comes with age, or whatever. To me, it's more
wisdom
knowledge.
comes with experience.
It's more knowledge comes with age, and what you do with that knowledge determines how wise you are.
No,
in my opinion,
I agree. I think wisdom does come from experience, if anything, or potential wisdom comes from experience. Because there are a lot of people that I know that are far older than me and nowhere near as wise as, I don't know, my kid, you know. But yeah, you know, what was the point I was trying to make? I'm medicated today too.
I'm not, so good luck.
All right, cool. Wisdom comes with trauma. Well, I mean, maybe.
Also, not necessarily.
And yeah, growing up is optional. To learn and do better. Yeah, potentially. Like, the way that I'm looking at it is, my first instinct was I laughed at it hysterically. And then I was thinking, I could rip this kid like 19 ways from Sunday and just fucking turn him into a laughing stock. But what is that honestly going to accomplish? Right? Because after, again, having to suffer through a few of his other videos, that's a mindset that you're not going to change. Right? This guy is one of those where this is what I believe and nothing you can say will change my mind, even if it's like logic and proof and science and all of that stuff, right? Knowledge is knowing tomatoes are fruit, wisdom is knowing it doesn't belong to fruit salad, yeah. So, I mean, honestly, what is the point of that? For my own entertainment, perhaps. That's about it. But it's not going to accomplish what I would like it to accomplish. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it. I'm going to take everything that he has to say out of it, and I'm going to, 1, prove it wrong. 2, prove that your mindset is fucking harmful. Introduce stats, science, information, and all of that stuff that this kid does not have. That's what I think I'm going to do with it. So, but I think one of my favorite parts is in the description, he has me tagged and says, "Your time is up." But time for what? Like what? Am I getting taken down by some guy with a grand total of like fucking 12.5 followers? Like, I don't get it. Wouldn't it be great if we were all just pretend, right? Pineapple in our fruit salad, yeah. Okay, Dr. Evil, yeah. Yes, your time is up.
Story Mage, that's not Chris's, so it's not stealing.
Yeah, no.
That saying's been around for ages.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Please, take it. There's actually an extended version of that.
Go.
Take it and go. But there's an extended version of that, actually, where it's... I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But it was, yeah, it was knowledge, wisdom, and 2 other factors about tomatoes and fruit salads. Again, I don't remember. Because I forget things. Anywho. I thought it was. No. A little delayed on the hug to sigh. It's all good. It is all good. Reminder, as I'm holding up my DJ Nutsy mug, which is available in the shop. Again, Rave, you want to have one? We want to give you one. But we're donating to charities. So we're fundraising. We're for the Ronald McDonald House and the Fostering Hope Animal Rescue. All of it's just merch. So all of the proceeds will be split evenly and given to the Ronald McDonald House and Fostering Hope. We're not even considering a date until we hit 500. Stretch goal of 1,000 is a secret. And the top donator is getting $50 worth of merch. Yay! And we're not talking just a cup and a keychain. I'm talking like if you want one of these jerseys, you got $50 towards it. So there. Anywho. So Pal World. Oh God.
Yeah, I've been hyper-focusing the shit out of that.
I haven't put in a whole lot of time to it yet, but I put in a little bit. There is somebody sitting in the front room on a laptop that may or may not be playing it right now. See? Told ya. What level are you now? 36. Jason is fucking level 36. Oh my God. What's that, babe? Well, level 50 is the cap right now. Yeah.
I just hit that before I came over.
Devil, how you doing? Been playing that. Oh yeah, there's a handful of us that have been playing it together. And yeah. Again, I haven't had a whole lot of time to invest into it. I'm going to be putting more in this week, I'm hoping. But yeah, I've been working on like music stuff and other shit. Yeah, it's a thing. It's fun. Sounds like a kid's game. Pal World sounds like a kid's game. Says Dan.
Right. Mr. I have 100 hours in the last 2 weeks into the game.
Yeah. Alright. What is Pal World about? Think of like Pokemon meets it, like a strategy base building, Pokemon catching.
Pokemon meets Ark.
Yeah.
That's honestly the best comparison I've seen, and I mean I came up with it before I seen that, but yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, Pokemon meets Ark. First got Pikmin 42 hours in the first week of owning it. I think it's a boyfriend. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, somebody else may have a hyper focus. A couple other people in the chat may have a hyper focus. Just a hint of one.
I may have hit max level this morning. I just got the game like a week ago. And caught the 2 highest level bosses last night.
So yeah, there's that. on
The one riding mount I caught last night, I renamed it to Dan's Jealousy because I knew he would be jealous that I got it without him. He was like, "Fuck you!" I showed it to him this morning, and he threw his hands up in the air and just walked away from his computer.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No?
I didn't know that.
Huh.
I mean, you're not wrong.
There you go. My focus is God, Oblivion, no hyper left. Give it time. I'm sure it'll come back. And give it a little bit of time. Must be a good game to hyper focus somebody in Neurodivergent. Oh yeah. Well, who's all playing in our little?
Our little server that I started. It's me, you, Chris, Chaos, Dan, and Mama.
So 6. Unfortunately, it is not cross-platform right now. So like Jasa is playing on the Xbox Live, the Game Pass. She's playing on the Game Pass one. I have one on Steam. I just told her to have that game. That's your account now. Whatever.
I mean, you did have her name on it when you set it up.
Yeah, really. Jesus, that was so weird. Why did I log into this and it says play Jaso? What the fuck? Wrong account. That's what it was. But yeah, it's free on Game Pass, so get in there and enjoy that. But yeah, once it goes cross-platform, it should be fun. Well, I mean, it's fun already, but it should be more fun because then I could play with the kid. Yay! And then she could carry my ass for once. Which is great, because I can't walk. That's not funny. Yes, it is. She's like, yes, it is. And no, she's not Rainbow Unicorn Mermaid today. She is medicated today. Yes, it is. Fuck you. And hydrate. Hey.
For fucking sakes, printer.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I swear it's possessed.
The printer.
Yeah, the printer keeps making noises out of nowhere.
You laughed. He laughed. The printer laughed. I shot the printer. Autobots, bitch. Very, very strange. Anyway. I'm assuming it's trying to complete a print job that it didn't complete. Because the ink ran out. And so happy about that. We bought brand new ink for the printer and it ran for about 10 jobs. And then...
Oh, good.
Yeah. So not happy about that. Rainbow Unicorn Mermaid Day for you. Ah.
Me too.
Ah. Not me, though.
But I'm getting over a sickness, and whenever I take my meds, it kicks my sickness into overdrive.
Yeah.
I found that out the hard way.
Yeah. Here, actually.
Yeah.
It was not a good time. As he's, like, having a nap on the couch and trying to, like, human.
Then I'm driving to my sister's with a delirious fever.
Bell World is amazing. My bass is perfect. I have a piano.
And of course, Chaos has a bunch of bookshelves.
I heard that last night, and I just shook my head. I'm like, because of course you do. Because why the hell wouldn't you? Chaos the librarian with bookshelves. Unheard of. Driving towards bed, had to dive in and say, hey, I hope you have a good day. And you as well. I hope you have a good sleep and a fantastic week. Washer currently on start random agitation cycle with the lid up. No lights on. Nothing in the washer. Anybody ever feel like they're a background character in the movie Poltergeist? Guess there's about 20 houseplants all over their base. Because, again, of course, why not? See, I would love to see Brooke play that. And it would just be like fucking plants. The base would just be a jungle. That's it. No buildings, just jungle everywhere. With like tree houses and shit. That's what I think. How do you get into your base? Well, first you have to part the curtains of leaves and then crawl in. Or pals would be plants. Yeah. That is odd and oddly specific, right? Call me Caroline for the longest time.
I'm missing context.
I totally don't have context for that one. Seized up ankle from gout. Oh no, that sucks. Other plants would be the plant pals, yeah. Mine would be an art studio. Yeah, probably would. There's a platypus pal. Jaso, which one is your favorite? Which pal is your favorite? And what are they? Right, the big fluffy dragon? Nighttime fox. Oh, nice. A blue dragon worm.
It kind of looks like a axolotl a little bit, hey? Yeah.
And big. Alright, there you go. Now you know. Annoying is half the battle. Apparently I'm getting close to a refill, but that's okay because we're getting close to self-care time.
To your last comment, Chris.
Yeah. The actually yes, because most people told me Carol Ann. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That seemed to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was very out of left field from where I'm sitting. Background. Oh, okay, all right. It was answering the question. Gotcha. Fast as fuck, boy.
I mean, I am now compared to Dan.
Not out of left field. Yes, but
well,
again,
from our perspective, it was.
Without thinking back to the question I asked, yeah. It was very out of context. Very out of left field because I asked the question and then forgot that I asked the question. Because I have a neurodevelopmental condition that leads to me forgetting things. It's true. It's happened before. It'll happen again. Today. Probably numerous times. And everybody else is going, uh-huh. You do? I forgot. Exactly.
You forgot her. Forgotra.
I did. Forgotra. Is that the name of a pal? It's a
little
new
frog.
The way that you did that, I pictured a frog with a walker. All my best hopping days are behind me.
I'd rename it Harold.
Yeah, I would too. I absolutely would. A frog with memory loss. Yes. Final more days ago, put it in the dryer. Hey, good job.
The amount of times my wife does that.
Yeah. So, I gotta share this before we go on our little break here, okay? So, my wife texted me last night, and from the old merch shop, I had a Posy Taco tote bag in there. And when I got her, yeah, because you've seen the tumblers, right? I have the Squirrel Squad one. I got my wife the Posy Taco one. Annie, she loves the design. So she was out doing some stuff at the rescue last night. Sorry, just had to pull it up here. And like, okay, so that tote right there, okay, that's the tote. And so it's got the Posy Taco design all over it. And she sent me a text with a picture of it and says, "How is your design on a tote at the rescue?" And I said, "Is that yours? I bet you forgot it there." She said, "Well, I'm bringing it back with me." Like, it would explain why I haven't seen it here in a while, and which is true. I haven't seen it here. Obviously, I forgot that it existed because that happens. Because normally she has her tote bags hanging up on a hook on the front closet, right? But I haven't seen it here in a long time, so, you know, it would explain why I didn't have it. She's like, maybe, did you get me one? Bitch, you're the reason that design exists on a tote. Because she asked me for a tote with that design. So I made one for her. It would explain why I also forgot about it. I'm like, yeah, I got you one when I got you the tumbler cup. We'll snooze this for a minute. I said snooze, damn it.
Hey, you went back up to 3 right before.
Uh-huh, I see that. So I said, yeah, when I got you the tumbler kip. Tumbler cup. What's a kip? Anyway. And she's like, oh, then it is mine. So weird. And I just said, tell me your wife. And left it at that. But yeah, that's the story of my wife and her text message to me last night, where she had completely forgotten that I not only designed an item for the store because she asked me to, but that I had purchased it for her. It was like me going through the Lost and Found. Yeah. Slang for a nap in Queen's English. Sure. Cheerio, popping off for a kip. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Is that you or me?
Me.
A go frog? A frog with memory loss is a go frog? I'm not sure how that works. But yeah, anyway, my wife is pretty, and that's nice. Yeah, because she totally forgot that thing even goes frog.
Same with my wife, as we found out last night.
Uh-huh, oh yeah.
Oh, I sent you the screenshots there.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I sent her a picture of my created character in Pal World, and she was like, man, those AI artworks sure do look a lot like you all the time. And I was like, well, that's what happens when I create it to look like me.
Uh-huh. When I
It's a good
designed
thing
the
you're
character.
pretty.
Uh-huh. See, my character, too. I made mine look kind of like me, right? I even, because that guy kept calling me fat, I even made my guy a little chubby. Because, fuck you, your words don't hurt me. I don't care what you think, little incel teeny bopper. No lay. Perfect timing on that one. Baguette au fromage. Frogette? If you forgot. I actually go through doom boxes and throw shit out. My tax attorney needs documents when I was filing in 2020. Maybe I should have a specific location for these things. I do, and it's right by your left knee.
It's his elbow.
That's right. The elbow and my elbow.
It was on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, it was YouTube. No, it was a 9-minute long video. 9 minutes. Like I said, I downloaded it. I would share it with you guys, but I don't want to subject you to that kind of absolute garbage editing. It's not for the content.
Wow.
I would share the content with you guys, and you could have a laugh at it. The editing of it is like fucking acid flashback inducing.
And the audio is just all over the place.
It's just garbage.
And there's
His
no
background-
point in giving him the
No.
fucking recognition.
Well, exactly. Well, and like I said, I downloaded it, so it's not like we'd be giving him a review. But like the background music is it's too loud, and he sounds muffly over top. Redo it and show him how to properly edit. Actually, I had a couple ideas come up where I was going to take some of the stuff that he has, because where he took my voice and clipped it all apart, right, and made me sound like this greasy fucking child toucher or some shit. I was actually going to take some of the stuff that he had and properly cut out the blank spots in between and make a smart-ass remark about, this is how you edit, right? I used to get here 3 months ago. Wherever it lands, it shall be buried there. You live here now. Moose? Muso.
Well then.
Musi. 00MS00.
I mean, that's a great password.
I think
saying.
actually that is a fan. Well, because oh no, that's an L. I thought that was an exclamation. I was gonna say you should totally use that. Nobody will ever crack that one. And shit, you'll forget that one in about 7 minutes. The fuck was my password again? Anyway, all right. So it is time now for the self-care break. So let us go, and I'm gonna refill my coffee. So get some water, stand up, have a stretch, grab yourself a snack. Elliot Moose is on the loose. There you go. And in the meantime,
After these messages, we'll be right back.
came through. It probably didn't, because I didn't hear it. Oh well. After these messages, we'll be right back. Anyway, go have a snack. Oh, it did come through? Okay, I didn't hear it on this end.
Yeah.
And loud as fuck. Yeah, you know why? Because Elgato reset all my shit, and I'm still trying to fix it, so sorry about that. Hey! Arcadia showed up as we're going on the self-care break. Stick around. Okay, let's get back to it. Hello. Vespa's on alert. I saw Arcadia drop in here. Are you still here? As I'm yelling at him from... It's not like I'm yelling out Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, that was quite loud.
That was, yeah, no. Sorry, I apologize for that. I was a little passionate about that one. I went a little overboard on that, I will confess. Yes, it's true. Anyway, I hope you guys got yourself a refill. A dog. Dog. Yes, my bean. Hello, my suck. Yes, honey. Who's all about licking the back of my head? Like, all the time. It is so weird. Bean! That's right, the bean. She's a big girl now, ain't she? How's it going? It is going well. How are you, my friend? I have not seen you in a long time.
Get down.
Actually, I see your name pop up on Steam every now and again when you're playing something. So, and that always reminds me, because, you know, ADHD is a bitch, and if you don't see somebody, you don't remember that they exist. So it's always nice to have your name pop up there, and I'm always like, hey, I know that guy. But yeah, doing all right over here. Been playing Pal World. Me too. And him too. And my daughter right now too. We were actually just talking about that, how we have a little group of like 6 of us that are playing on a private server that he set up. And I think it's kind of hilarious. I haven't invested very much time in it because I've been busy with music and whatnot, because I have my second album of the year is dropping on February 29th, but it will be the 5th album that I put out in a calendar year so far, which is insane to think about. No, unfortunately you can't. Like I said, because the cross-platform isn't out yet.
Yeah, this is the Foster Goob.
Yeah, this is Goob. So again, as we were talking about, if you guys want to rave, we're donating to Ronald McDonald House and to Fostering Hope. This is Goob. This is the foster that we have in my house right now. This is Goober Gooberson the First, and he is such a good boy. Like, he's 7 months old. Look at this. Look at the fucking size of this dog so far. He's about 7 months old, and he is such a good dog. I'm told ours is the first house he has ever lived in. Because when they went out and they collected the dogs during when we had that minus 50-ish snap. Oh yes, a very handsome dog, very much so. But he was collected when we had that minus 50 snap, right? They picked him up, and the wife said she wanted to bring him home, right? She at least talked to me about this one. But I said, yeah, okay, because he was a puppy and he's a male, right? But he's such a good boy. He really is. We taught him sit, which he's getting there most times. He knows that when he is to get fed, he has to go into the kennel to do it. He plays so good with Sabine. He's
super gentle.
Oh,
like,
so
we brought,
gentle.
Little one over, Arya over, and he just goes up to her and just nose boops and then just sits there for her.
Yeah.
Just super gentle.
He will not jump up on a bed. He will put his 2 front paws on the bed, and that's it. He won't jump up on the bed, which is amazing for a dog of that size. Wasn't being left outside minus. To my knowledge, yes, because ours is the first house he has ever lived in. So yeah, when they picked him up, it was during that minus 50 snap. But to our knowledge, this is the first house he's ever lived in. That's where the gods are open. We can only personally fuck someone up. Yeah. So like, I mean, as far as I know, he could be the pup of a stray, right? And maybe they did have an indoor something to keep themselves, like even if it was like behind a dumpster or some shit like that, right? I'm sure they had something somewhere. Obviously, the dog survived, you know. But yeah, when my wife, I don't think she was not involved in that pickup. But the ladies that did go out and do the pickup during that cold snap. Brought him back to the rescue, and my wife fell in love with him immediately, as she does, and said, I want to bring him home so that we can foster this one. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, this dog is such a good dog that I have threatened my other 3 that I'm willing to trade all 3 of them in for him when they piss me off. And they've been doing a bit of that this week, so... Is he a res dog? I believe so, yeah. Or at least the child of a res dog.
Yeah.
Because, again, he's only 7 months old, and we've had him for a month now?
Yeah, a month,
Almost.
a little bit over, maybe.
Somewhere around a month.
Right around that month.
Something like that. But he is so gentle, right? Like, I got him to the point where, because he will, as these dogs do, he's at that perfect height where he will walk up beside me and kind of like give me the boop on my hand with his nose kind of thing. And, you know, I'll pet his cheek and pet his face and whatnot. And then he kind of gets in that playtime mode. So he'll take his mouth, open his mouth, and like bite my hand. But the way, like, and I kid you not, he just rests, right? Very good control that way. Just rests my wrist in his mouth. That's it, right? His way of saying, I want to play. So good. So good. Whoever gets that dog, their house had better be fucking immaculate for him. Like, that dog had better have the best life ever, because he is so good. That dog deserves it. He is such a good boy. Oh, excellent. Absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, I do that with my 3 dogs, but the only 2 that really do it are Django and Sabine, right? Where I will grab them by the snout and I'll say, I got your face, right? And then they kind of want to wrestle and then they get it. And they have good mouth control too, right? Where they will be like, you know, kind of, you know, bite your hand kind of thing, but they don't bite hard. They just kind of like, you know, get your hand in there and you want to play with them. I got your beak. Yeah, that works too. I got your beak. Well, I say I got your face, you know, and that gets them going. If I ever say that to Sabine, she gets excited. She knows that it's coming, right? Or if she's across the room and I'll ask her, do I have to get your face? And she's like, that's it. And she pops on over. She's like, it's go time, bitch. So I'm kind of trying to teach him that. Because like when I do that, he kind of backs off a little bit, right? And I'm like, okay, no, this is not a bad thing. I'm trying to teach him that, no, if I grab you like this when you want to play, this is a good thing, right? I got your snoot. Yeah, that works too. B-Nib says, yes, get the face. Let's fucking go. Yep. What I am kind of trying to get them to do is to play tug a little more often. We have a couple of like one long kind of rope thing with a big knot in the middle, and I'll get Sabine to take it. Like she is fantastic at it, right? You give her anything, and if I say, is that mine? That's the word she seems to associate with playing tug of war, is that's mine, right? I'll tell her, no, that's mine, as in like playfully, and she's like, nope, and she's got it and pulls and growling. Like she sounds just vicious. She sounds like a murder machine when she's playing tug, which is hilarious. But I'm trying to get Goob to get involved with her, right? So he grabs one end, she grabs the other. But he seems to shy away when she gets all that noise and ruckus, right? Because again, she sounds like a psycho. She sounds like Cujo at that point, right?
I have my dog trained that way story.
You say owl dog. Yeah, we kind of have ours trained that way.
Well, I have one of mine trained that way.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't really do the biting thing. I think it's because she's too strong, because she's a shepherd, so
I think
she tends to shy away from that.
Yeah, I
part.
think Dosey's the same way, really. Dosey's not big for playtime. Django really isn't either. I think Django is just kind of a dick. But Dosey is just so chill and whatnot. We don't do a lot of playtime with Winslow. As long as you do whatever you want. Yeah. Very gentle at taking food. Nice. Good. All of our dogs are pretty gentle when it comes to that as well. Dosey gets a little snappy every now and again, which is weird. They'll adjust play types and quirks are so individual. Yep. Yeah, I'm not worried about him, right? Again, he's such a good boy and a gentle dog, and I think that he's gonna end up being that same way as he grows up. You get a shepherd too? Yeah, Django is a shepherd black lab cross, so he just looks like a black German shepherd. German shepherd chow dumpster puppy. A German shepherd chow? I'm trying to picture that. Both males, dog sitting, male. Yeah. Well, Chihuahuas are assholes, too.
It's true.
Oh, fuck, we had one for a while. He's my shadow follows me. Nice.
Yeah, my shepherd will guide me up the stairs when I'm going upstairs to bed. Like, she won't come to bed until I come to bed. And when I'm going up the stairs, she'll stay, like, her ribs right against my legs to make sure I don't fall, or if I need to put my hand on something, she's right there.
That's cool. This one here, I find that actually, okay, so we had to take him, I had to take him because the wife was at work to get his microchip, right? And so he put up a hell of a fight coming out of the house, like to the point where I could not get him out of the house. It was a fucking hassle. I had to go and pick up the wife and get her to come and help me to get him out of the house, right? And then I had to drop her off somewhere, and then the fuck was it? And then had to pick him back up and bring him home, but I was alone when I did it, right? So it was a fight to get him out of the car, and then when he got out of the car, he was all frantic and whatnot, but then he would stop and sit, right? So I would go to walk past him and be like, it's okay, you know, pet his head and kind of guide him. And what he did was, nobody asked you.
Stupid fucking printer.
Jesus. But what he did was he sat there, and when I walked up to him, he took his head and pressed it right against my legs, right? Just like, please protect me, that kind of thing, right? And I was like, dude, we're like right at the house here. You know we're at the house. Because he's learned, apparently, a couple times that he was out to go get neutered and whatnot, that this is the house, right? So like, but he had stopped and just pressed his head against my legs and would not move. Just like, please protect me. Don't let anything bad happen. It's like, no, dude, we're going to the house. You're fine. Like, come on. So yeah, I think he's going to be a big suck. That one.
My Panda already said, like, if he wasn't so big, we probably would have taken it, or if we didn't have two already. But I can't get another big dog because I can't help walk them. Like, even right now, with my wife out of town, I have to walk the two dogs 3 times a day, and it kills me because they pull so hard. And my spine just can't handle it.
Yeah.
So the next dog we get is going to be a smaller one that I can actually help walk.
Just pick it up.
Yeah.
Call it Pongo. Shit for daddy, Pongo.
Call it Nico, that way I can
Yeah,
go
Nico,
bowling.
let's go bowling. Right, Goob? Right, Goob? Big stretch over there. I don't know if you guys... Yeah, you guys can't really see that. There he is. Goob
cool.
just laying in the hallway, right? Just being a lazy
That's his
shit.
spot.
Yeah, that's
he
it.
lays there constantly.
Yeah, that's his spot. He is claimed right there. Right, Goob? Right, Goob? And he knows his name, which is great. I like that. Like, whenever we name one of the dogs, that it's a a brand new dog, and we have the honor of naming it, I like to make sure that it is a name that you could, if whomever adopts him and doesn't like that his name is Goober, they could change his name to something like Cooper, right? Because the dogs can't tell the difference, right? You change the consonants, but it still sounds the same to them. We did the same thing with Dosey. Like, the name that Dosey had when we got her was Ursula, and I changed her name to Candosila, right? So it still sounds the same, and then over time, we ended up just her nickname being Dosey, or Dodo Bird, because it somehow goes out. Now she answers to Bird, right? I can pop my head out the back door when they're all outside and say, "Come here, Bird," and she will come running, right? She knows herself as Bird, Dodo, Dosey, Candosila, right? It's like Django. He knows himself as stupid. Because I call him stupid all the time. I don't mean it, right? Yeah, and boy.
Boy,
Yeah, the boy. Yeah, because Jason calls him the boy. The boy. Yep. But I mean, you know, I can call him by his name, Django. He'll come. Or if I say, are you stupid? And he'll look at me and with his ears perked up like, oh, yeah, I'm stupid.
With his satellites.
Yeah, with his satellites, his fucking HBO receptors. Those giant Batman ears that he's got. But yeah, I'll call him stupid, you know. Come here, stupid. And he'll come running. Just because, you know, I've joked about him being stupid. You know, he's not stupid. He's a smart dog. But I mean, we call him stupid. Or I call him Stupid Face. That's my other one. But that was usually when I was playing with him. Like, got your face, you're a stupid face kind of thing. Sabine will come to her full name. She will come to Sabine. She will come to Bean. And really, those are the only ones that she has, honestly. But then there's Goob, or Gooby Gooby. And he comes running to that. So, well, when he...
Hi, Panda.
Hey! Aha!
Pandabots, transform and roll out.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Well, that didn't work. Shit.
Take that. My friend, Big Boy. Yeah, Big Boy will do it. So many dogs out there, assuming their name is Leave It or Come Back Here. Hi, Uncle Dad from Minnie. Hi. Or Leave It. Or God Damn It. How many dogs out there think their name is Jesus Christ? Leave It, definitely. Luna knows that one. That's cool. How's Panda doing? Big question mark. What's that, Vespa? Chewie was originally Hooey after the brand, but having two boys that love Star Wars, Chewie like Chewbacca, it's stuck. And the A's, oh Jesus Christ. Have to save that one for later. Stop, thank you.
Oh, the sound effect.
Probably. Had some quiet after the Build-A-Bear party with 7 kids under 4.
I'm so upset that I didn't come.
Yeah, no, that's a hard pass from this guy. Thanks, but fuck that.
Especially with my headphones that no longer work for their noise canceling.
Oh no.
Yeah, then because the mic in the earpiece just squeals constantly now.
Oh no. And the worst part is those things are not cheap.
No, that's a $500 pair of headphones.
Uh-huh. I got mine on sale for $349. Hey.
Noise generating.
Noise generating, yeah.
Not wrong.
Did you say noise canceling or noise generating? Which ones does he want? I'll ship him the blue ones, Bob. Sounds good. Noise generating shows up. Fuck my life. You're too loud. Nice. Oh, hey, there's a shadow. Can they drop us food? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, the amount of times that I will go stand in the kitchen when I'm, like, making toast or something, right? And I've got, like, 3 little fucking pairs of eyes sitting right under me going...
I was going to say, it's surprising that none of them respond to, get the fuck out of the kitchen or get out from underneath my feet.
Yeah. Well, they kind of do. They kind of scatter like cockroaches at that point, but then, like, give it 30 seconds and they're kind of creeping back in. Yeah, because the one thing I hate is when I'm cooking or doing any work in the kitchen or putting dishes away or something, is having fucking dogs underneath my feet. I cannot handle that. It's bad enough that the dishwasher door took me out and gave me a concussion. Now I'm tripping over dogs in the kitchen, right? I absolutely hate that they're hovering in there. The amount of times that I have to kick these things out of the kitchen when I'm in there. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, we've actually started, after Rachel and Moose came at New Year's, like, they told Dex, like, this is the kitchen line. You do not cross this line. I was like, that's a great fucking idea. So we started doing our dogs, like, nope, you can't go past this line. So they stopped right at the fridge now, or for the most part.
See, we would, when we're eating dinner, and I'm sure you guys can see it, right by Goob's head here, you can see there's that little line, right, where it goes from this brown hardwood into the tile in the kitchen. And we had it for the longest time that Django and Dosey, when we were eating, they would lay in the hallway here, right? They knew that they were to lay in the hallway and not be around us. Well, unfortunately, after so many fosters, that breaks, right? Because you've got this foster that is sitting like right under your chair, begging or whatever. The other two are like, well, it seems like this is okay. So that kind of broke. But Sabine, we're kind of getting back to it a little bit. She's getting better. But the number of times that I have to, when we're sitting there and eating, and look over and see Django laying on the floor beside me, be like, get the hell out of here. You know better. Luna hears me moving around the kitchen. You're noising. There's food. Yeah. Is that for me? No. Is that for me? No. Yeah. It doesn't help, I guess, that if I'm, say, cutting carrots, Sabine and Dosey both love carrots. So, like, I will throw carrots at them kind of thing. Use the force to grab the remote. You know, probably won't work, but hey, doesn't hurt to try, right? It's all about the effort. And does a side eye and walk by, yeah. Run up my dad. U-shaped kitchen. Out literally meant the line, yeah.
You're not wrong, Rooster.
And taking a dog break for a little bit. After his time, yeah. We're kind of the same way with cats right now. Takes a lot. Yes.
By the way, if you didn't know, this here's my wife.
Yep. If you hadn't figured that out. Panda bots, roll out. Yeah, if the name wasn't a dead giveaway. Bill Super Saber there knows. No shit.
Yeah, because she will fuck anyone up that tries to get into our house.
Well, I remember the first time that I went over to your house and the dog was like, who the fuck are you? After that, she's like my best buddy when I come over. But I come over and just rubbing up against me. And it's like, hi, how you doing, Winnie? What's up? Yes, I see you. I know you're there. Actually, Con is just about worse.
No, Con's way worse.
Yeah, Connie is way worse being an attention whore when I show up.
This is my wife.
He was pointing at my nuts. He was pointing at this. Right there. What are you pointing at? I don't get it.
These nuts.
Some nights. Pointing at pain. So I'm gonna be with my girlfriend. That's funny. Sounds like she'll absolutely. Yeah. Well, you know, I think Sabine, for the most part, Sabine is kind of a fine line right now. Right? Like she may or may not. The big dogs, Django and Dosey, they make a lot of noise, but they won't hurt anybody really.
Night side.
Sigh. All right, you have a good night. Have yourself a great week. I look forward to going over the document you sent me. So thank you for that. And I meant what I said. We're all very proud of you for everything that you've accomplished. Dogs are not very aggressive at home with us. Don't bark at the door or anything. Ours are not supposed to, but they have a bad habit of doing so, and I need to break that again. Because it is annoying as shit. Like, Sabine needs to be broken of that big time. She's the worst. But you guys, most of you guys have heard it. She is fucking terrible when it comes to that. Right? If somebody walks by with a dog, it's like bloody murder. If the wife comes home, it's bloody murder. If he shows up, it's bloody murder, right? Up until you come up and say hi, right? And then she's fine, tail wagging like a fucking whip. And her tongue hanging out of her mouth like, hey, it's nice to see you, right? And then tried to eat his beard. Other than that.
The delivery people have to more worry about his wife than the dogs.
It's, this week? There's a story I gotta share. Which reminds me, I still actually
I was
have
gonna
to.
ask you if you
I have
had
to
done
follow
that.
up with that. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder. Or skip guy. Nope.
He brought it upon
He brought it on himself, man. So, okay, story time. So this week we had ordered Mary Brown's fried chicken. Because we had a bunch of running around to do, and I just was not in the cooking mood at that point. I had so little spoons, and I'm like, fuck it, chicken or pizza, you decide. Wife's like, I don't know. So I asked Jace, I'm like, chicken or pizza, what is it? She's like, chicken. All right, cool. So skip the dishes, here we go. Because we had like grocery delivery show up that day. I had to take my wife out to fucking Blackfalds and the Rescue and Sylvan Lake. Right, so I had to do a whole bunch of driving around and shit.
All over the place.
All the fuck over the place, right? So we call up Skip the Dishes, and, or not call them up, but I made the order on the app. And as it's about to arrive, I get a call from the restaurant saying, we had 2 bags for you, but dude only grabbed 1. So, you know, I sent him a message on the app that said, like as he was halfway to the house, that said, you forgot one of the bags. And no reply on the app or anything like that. And then he shows up at the door here, and the wife's like, it's okay, I'll go talk to him. And I'm like, this is going to go one of 2 ways. Because she's got better customer service voice than I do. However, many of you have seen that she has the reputation of not to be fucked with, which is why she's my wife. So she went out and she talked to the guy. Hangry Nick would be, oh, yes. Yes. So she went outside, and dude refused to go back and correct the error. And she was like, this is literally your fucking job. And he got into a yelling match with her on my front step. I'm like, I wouldn't be worried about the tip at this point. I would be worried about surviving the rest of your shift. At this point.
The rest of your life.
You're going to regret this the rest of your life, all 3 seconds of it. So I ended up calling the restaurant, talking to the manager there, having to go there myself while I am on fucking support text with Skip the Dishes, telling these guys, like, this is what your service is for, so I don't have to go do this. This is your literal fucking job.
Just wait, Annie. It gets better.
It gets so much better. So on top of that, the manager of the restaurant was apologetic as hell. I went to pick up 1 bag. I came home with 4.
Yeah, they're awesome at this one.
Yeah,
Really awesome. Always have been.
Desserts and the whole shebang. Extra fucking like potato salad and whatever else. You know, he just loaded it up. But so I'm still dealing with Skip the Dishes on the text chat, and dude like ignored that I was there, and I'm sending him messages. I'm like explaining shit, and I get a message back says, "Are you there at the restaurant? I'll be there in a minute." Like, what are you talking about? And then he fucking drops the chat.
Yeah, it just says, oh, I'm marking this chat as inactive.
Yeah, just marked it as inactive and then dropped the chat. So, of course, I got all the screenshots of it, and I'm going to be fucking taking it up the chain. Right? Like, by the time I am done this, I am hoping to have like $200 in skip credits. What a rude person the husband. Like, you know, if you fuck up, and...
yeah, I didn't tell you this, Panda. I forgot.
Oh, you forgot to tell the wife?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, she was out on the front step dealing with this guy who refused to do anything. The thing is, I don't give a shit. Between the restaurant and the delivery, it should have been settled. Right? It should have been solved. I should not have had to be brought into it. That is between you two there, getting the shit right, and then getting it to me, the end user. So I should not have had to fucking deal with that problem. But the fact that dude refused to do it, right? What a prick. So I've got his name. I got screenshots of the entire thing. And yeah, that's going to be fun to deal with. So I have to follow up with Skip about that. Get the cake or you will die. Yeah. Yeah. Hangry Nick is not something that you want to fucking contend with. At all. I don't. And I have to deal with it a couple times a week. And it's not fun. What'd you get? Jasa? Did you get something?
I just got, I beat a boss.
You beat a boss. Nice.
Yeah, and I caught it.
Nice.
Anyway, now I just gotta feed
I wonder what Jasa's doing right now. It's not playing Pal World. No. No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
No. I wonder if my daughter understands my sarcasm.
I wonder if she has the same sarcasm.
I wonder if she looks like my wife but acts like me. I don't know if you guys are hearing this, but it is like smart-ass central coming from the front room. It's great. I love it. I'll give you another reminder. Hey, if you guys want to rave, right up here. Donations, we are looking at a minimum 500 that we want to see because we are donating, we're taking all these funds and we're donating them to Ronald McDonald House and to the Fostering Hope Rescue. Jason, you there? I see you. Come, friend. I see him. Nice. Hope guy loses his job over this. I'm hoping so too, honestly. Because, and I even said that in the message. I'm like, is this the kind of person that you want representing your company? Like, come on. A guy that gets into an actual argument in the front, in the front step of a customer's house. Like, come on. Normally, I'm not a Karen about these kind of things, but you're fucking dealing with my food. Great places for donation. Yes, we could not decide which one that we wanted to do. So we put it to a vote in the Discord, and it was overwhelmingly split it. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm very happy about that. So yeah. Hey. Why not both? Yes, exactly. Why not both? Apparently it's been a busy week, I guess.
Yes, it has.
Had to skip the dishes, had to deal with my first hate that I know of. Direct hate video, which is great. I voted for the hot tub, and no.
I mean, so did I, because I wanted better business meetings, but...
It's true, I'd be totally down for a hot tub. I'd totally be down for that, because it would be very nice on the knees. And the back.
The entire body.
And the entire body, actually, yes. Actually, yes, that too. I'd be all
That
about
is something
that.
we should start doing. I think going like to the DAW center again,
Yeah.
and just going for like a steam or
Yeah.
sit in a hot tub. I think it'd be good for both of our bodies.
Oh, I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you.
Make like a weekly thing of it or something.
No,
Bi-weekly
no,
or
maybe.
something.
No, okay.
No, my sister's talking about getting one. I'm okay with that.
Could be big enough for all the staff. I can make my way to the staff meetings.
No.
I mean, in theory, but
If you pay for it, sure.
if you're looking for
Steamed
one,
veggies, goddammit. You're the worst, Dan.
Fucking
You're
Dan.
the worst.
I've been called a vegetable before, but wow. What is it when I have a long meeting? I'm a teacher.
I'm unemployed.
I'm a potato? I guess. I don't know. Drink over the DoorDash. Guys had to call me up and deal with it. They hadn't charged me for it. Place get my drink every time. Yeah. I think sometimes it'll depend on the place that you're calling to. Or maybe it depends on the individual driver too. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, neither do we.
Yeah, really. I'm taking donations for a fucking charity over here. Like, seriously. What do you think I'm going to contribute to this? I'm giving money to other charities.
I mean, if we can't afford to pay the staff in the Discord, I don't think we can afford to buy a hot tub.
Yeah,
big enough
really,
for
yeah,
staff.
yeah. VeggieTales,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Well, they are all about Jesus Christ, or at least the teachings of. And a hot tub sent to my house. Yeah.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Uh-huh. And a thumbs up, go fuck yourself. Gotta go walk, it's potty time, hey. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, that's enough of that. Sarcastic comments and music. Well, I mean, that part is true.
And gifts, Chris. Don't forget the gifts.
That part is true, yeah.
They get added to tenor so they're searchable.
That's right. And love. It's all about the love. Don't forget the love. There's always the love. J13. Perfect. Never fucking fails. Seriously?
Fucker.
My God. Just my God. Oh well. Yeah.
I was gonna say that one.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Fuck the old commercials. Anyway. What the fuck did I do now?
Well, for both me and him, whenever we type in Twitch, your Twitch page comes up as
the top link. The autocomplete is twitch.tv/J13. Like every time. Gotta go help us supper, love y'all. PandaBots roll out. I gotta do it. Let's make it official.
Transform and roll out.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Well, that didn't work. Shit.
Sorry, not sorry. Next Wednesday for D&D. 1 week, didn't have the extra punch. Cream soda. You forgot your drink and did charges.
Oh,
nice.
That's awesome.
That's wicked. Something to tell you later. Okay. If you say so. If and you and saying so. I don't know how I just became like the Swedish meatball there, but I guess I did. I don't know what happened. Thanks for that. That's funny. I'm the Swedish meatball, yes. Anywho.
I live at IKEA.
Their Swedish meatballs are pretty fucking awesome, though.
They're
I'm not gonna
delicious.
lie.
Yeah,
they are pretty great.
I love their meatballs.
It's like going to Costco for like the $1.99 hot or $1.50 hot dog and a pop. I want a hot tub. Fuck your hot tubs. Yeah, you can take that hot tub and shove it right. Yeah.
You heard him.
That's right. I said what I said. Whatever the hell it was. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Not that I ever really did. But that's okay. Alright, you know what? It's time for us to get out of here. Let us do a little bit of rating off to a friend of ours. Thanks everybody for hanging out and joining in with me and my bearded brother over here. Here's your comment. Bitch, it's my stream. I do what I want. Nah. That's what I gotta say to you. Anyway, thanks all for hanging out. Hopefully, if you're using me as a body double, you could actually accomplish the stuff you were trying to accomplish. And we're gonna bail for now. I will see you back here on Wednesday. Meh.
Mama, go make more sandwiches.
You and I are gonna have words later. You might not like them, but we're gonna have words. I'll shame her. Thank you. How rude. That's right. Anyway, much love to all of you. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you on Wednesday or in the Discord between now and then. But until then, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself. And let's go blow up the chat of our good friend Talon, shall we? Our buddy Talon is playing Arma right now. So at the very least, hang around. If you haven't given him a follow, do so. Blow up his chat with some emojis. Share a little bit of love. And I will see you guys later. Ta-ta for now.